See, what is a man of valor? A man of valor, as we heard tonight so many times, is a man of courage and bravery, as we say, in the face of danger and adversity. But valor doesn't mean loud, doesn't mean outgoing, doesn't mean audacious, and doesn't mean fearless. Because there are many men who are soft-natured, but display incredible courage and bravery every single day of their lives. Courage is not the absence of fear. We feel it. But courage is acting in spite of the fear. The example I think of in my life is my father. He taught me so much by his words, but he taught me everything by his example. He taught me how to be a father, a husband, a leader, a humanitarian. As I watched him deal with adversity multiple times in his life, I saw in his example how to be a selfless person of humility, wisdom, character, with emotional and mental maturity. You see, we know this. The world is pushing men away from the concept of valor with all this wokeness going on. The world would prefer weak men. Because when a man is weak, society is easier to control. The whole idea of masculinity is being challenged and vilified. So tonight, be proud to be called a man of valor. But you see, being a man doesn't necessarily always mean being in charge. But it does mean taking care of those in your charge. And there's a massive difference with that, because it speaks to responsibility. To be responsible takes courage. And to take responsibility shows courage. Now let's not get carried away. All of us know our weaknesses, right? We're not that great. But we're not that bad either. Because none of us are perfect. And none of us ever will be. There's no need to be perfect. But we have a responsibility to strive for excellence. You see, true men are selfless. You heard this tonight. They are more concerned about serving those around them and protecting and providing for their families and making a positive impact in the field that they find themselves in. They're more concerned about that than about serving themselves and their own ego. So once again, remember, boys, let me tell you this. What's the opposite of valor? Cowardice. And there are many cowardly men. And we've heard from people who deal with these cowardly men. Men who run from responsibility and who run from challenges. But we also heard this tonight. Remember, boys and men need examples of true masculinity so that they can lift themselves out of their quiet desperation. So my fellow brothers, let's go be that example. Thank you.